Hello and welcome to one and all present here. My name is Vedant Shinde and I will be speaking for the motion that India is not a secular country. In a country of 1.3 billion, India is home to various religious and ethnic groups. It goes without saying, in a population so vast in its culture and diversity, majority of this is held by religious group that goes by the name Hindu. The aspect of discussion I'd be covering today would be on the very lines of education. I'd be talking about scholarships that are being provided by the government to individuals. How much do we know about scholarships? We know the fact that it is distributed on the basis of further caste system, but nobody sees the bigger problems, the bigger aspects of the picture, which is something people would end up seeing if they run the government. Here, what we tend to see is the religious classifications done in scholarship schemes. Stat right here, which I have, which states there was a scholarship provided by the central government in the year 2018, which shows that there was a funding of close to 2,157 crores, for which Muslim community got 70.5% of this total scholarship. Well, now you're saying, what's the problem with that? I certainly see no problem with that. What I see problem is the fact that you're calling this secularism. Don't call it secularism. I have no problem against goodwill. But at least stick to the fact that what you're being is true enough to yourself. So the Muslim community bags 70.5% of the total scholarship, followed by the Christian community at 10.6, the Hindus at 7.8, the Sikhs at 7.5, and the latter goes down to 3.6%. Taking all these numbers into consideration, it is a good doing towards the community. I definitely go in favor of the minority being given chances out there, because what minorities face in our country is the form of discrimination, forced conversion, poverty, and a sense of alienation. Hence, I feel this scholarship is nothing but a way to probably give a sense of brotherhood or probably a sense of coexistence that we can live together. But yet again, there are two problems which arise with it. The other one cannot be called a problem. It is just the fact that the law hasn't stated it as it's supposed to be. But the first one being eligibility of scholarships. When we talk about eligibility, we've all spoken about the fact that when it comes down to caste system, it can be the fact that one is not eligible to be just for the sake of population. When we break it down to these numbers, Hinduism in India is followed at a rate of 79.5%, which consists of close to 80% of the total country's population. So if seen in this aspect, we can take it as a fact that if Muslim was being given a share of 70% of this scholarship, then look at it this way: how many people are eligible to be it? What is being compromised amongst all this is the very process of nation building. I want to make the last and final point here, and that is the very means of secularism. This process is not secularism. It is right, but it is not secularism.